asking you shall receive. Here is my Venn diagram. This first circle is the teary-eyed kind of feeling sick in your stomach. This is where I put Boy Genius, Girl in Red, Phoebe Bridgers and Arlo Parks. This circle is it rips out your heart but it's so beautiful yet jarring. And I put Beach House, Sufjan Stevens, Mitski and Radiohead in there. And for this circle I put escapism. You are that unwell, you have to avoid any of those feelings. And this is where I put Britney, Lady Gaga, Kim Petras, Nicki, Charlie XCX. And I think the interesting part is when these things overlap. I think between teary-eyed, kind of sick in the stomach feeling and rips out your heart but it's so beautiful yet jarring, I think both Julian Baker and Ethel Cain sit there quite nicely. Like, I actually can't listen to Julian Baker. It's that bad. I mean, she's amazing, but I get too emotional. And I think Ethel Cain can sometimes be more of a lighter listen, but also has those sort of gut-wrenching, heart-breaking moments. And again, I have to listen in maybe not large amounts, even though it's so beautiful, the music. I hope one day I can listen to this music and be okay. Right, in between, like, ripping out your heart, but it's beautiful but jarring, and escapism, you're that well, you have to listen to hyperpop. We've got Christina and the Queens, we've got Caroline Polachek and Orville Peck. I think especially for Caroline Polachek, who I'm a big fan of, I think at first her music can maybe sound poppy or a bit like just kind of a fast beat, or not even just a beat, just interesting sounds. However, sometimes the lyrics or even the range her voice goes to, it really like... The sounds in her music just somehow like tap into my brain and in my heart and go... Sorry, I feel like I can't verbally explain some things. Again, similar with like Christine and the Queens and Orville Peck. I feel like Orville Peck is under the guise of that sort of countryness and sounding fun, but then has just an utterly like heartbreaking undertone. And in between the sort of escapism, hyperpop, and kind of sick in the stomach feeling is Muna and Tough Low. I think Muna have some like great sort of more poppy bangers, but they also have some like underlying kind of like sick in the stomach kind of sad songs that just make you tear up a bit. And I think Tough Low's similar. I think Tough Low has a really like poppy appearance, but she definitely has some songs that make you go. And even if it is in the sort of poppy way, the underlying feeling of it is like, actually that's kind of sad. Now for the best bit, the overlap between all of them. And I think that goes to Paramore. I was actually struggling to think who could go there, but I think Paramore have such a range in discography. Like, they've had some more like poppier stuff. I think it's always their recent stuff, but it's not that recent. It's probably like 10 years ago. Like, what, Hard Times? And their more earlier stuff are like, again, like both tear, like watery eyes, and also ripping out my heart kind of vibes. I've kind of created an outsider category. I don't know. It is more, again, there seems to be, this system is mainly gay artists, but below me are either artists that kind of sing about feelings, but maybe in a more angry way, or some either rocky, or some are just a bit more pop, but kind of like, yeah, anger. Or there's one, Liz Lawrence. She's not really that angry, but she's great to listen to. But also kind of talks about sad things, but also I'm not too sad. So you can't quite put her in those categories. Let me know if any other artists fit in different categories.